Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I hope you are well. I'm going to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Aquarius out there. So guys, take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Remember that the energies may reverse. So if it's resonating, Aquarius, get in where you fit in, but don't force yourself into a reading that is not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aquarius? Your energy came out very quickly. That's a good sign. All right, so you have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Lovers in the reverse. All right, so you're undergoing some kind of a karmic lesson or a karmic cycle that's here. Could be with another, well, obviously with another person, but I see an ending in your relationship. I see that you're not really speaking to that person. You could be feeling, you know, that there was some toxicity within that. It was definitely unbalanced. I feel like this person breadcrumbed you in some manner. So you may have been giving more to this connection than this other person was. And I do feel like for some of you, they may have chosen someone over you. Which is a horrible feeling. You're not talking to this person currently. I feel like you could be angry. I also see that there was an argument that was here. Let me see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Aquarius energy. Yeah, there was some stinging or cutting words that were said, possibly even by you as well. Show me who's in Aquarius energy. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Sun. You could be dealing with a Leo. We have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the person that's in your energy, they've had some sort of a realization here. I do see that they're beginning to see things more clearly. This person actually identifies you with being someone that makes them happy. Three of Pentacles does indicate they want to put the work into this. I feel like they're trying to figure out how to go about doing that. You might work with this person for a few of you, because I got definitely some energy for somebody that's work related. Eight of Pentacles tells me they've been looking at it and they want to work this out. They definitely want to work this out. And that's, I mean, they're very sure of that. They want to put the effort into it. So let me see the energy between Aquarius and this person, because your energy towards them is very different. You're basically saying you're selfish, you breadcrumbed me. I see an argument that took place. That's too many. Show me the energy between Aquarius and this person. There we go. The Magician in the reverse. It didn't turn out the way you had thought. It didn't turn out the way either of you thought. You're angry about this. Yeah, this has been a painful experience for you. So let me see what's affecting this connection. You may even feel this person was manipulative. Show me what's affecting this connection between Aquarius and this person. The Ten of Swords. Yeah. So one of you's feeling betrayed, and I feel like it's you, Aquarius. This has been a very painful ending. This has been very difficult. But this person that's in your energy is saying, you know what? I feel like we can work this out. There's this energy where they're saying, yeah, there's good parts of this, there's bad parts of this. I'm seeing things more clearly. I feel like we can work this out. There's still this tie that binds between the two of us. Let me see. And it was painful for both of you. Show me the outcome. Nine of Cups. Yeah, Nine of Cups. So this person is your wish fulfillment. I do feel like you want to be with this person. They want to work things out with you, but there are things within this connection that has been eaten away, slowly, slowly, slowly eaten away at this connection. So bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. This is underlying energy. That does show me that you could be dealing with another Aquarius or a Libra or a Gemini. But what this is telling me is that that's truthful communication that is going to be coming in. And it also tells me that you're taking your power back here, Aquarius. So let's clarify this reading. Show me the Knight of Swords in the reverse for Aquarius. Oh yeah, this was an ugly argument. Two of Swords, Five of Swords, King of Wands. Yeah, it made you make the decisions that you've made. So you were angry with what happened here. There was definitely a very difficult, very ugly conflict. You may be even feeling that this person has been manipulating the situation. Now, that being said, Aquarius, I have to say, you have a lot of passion towards this person. And I do feel like you are highly attracted to them, especially physically. So I'm wondering if, this was a very physical connection that never truly, turned out the way you thought it was going to. Regardless, I see you made the decision not to talk to this person, and it was based upon the conflict that the two of you had. It was very cutting. It was very difficult. So, and you're showing up here as being very charismatic, very much in your power. For some of you, you may work with this person and you could actually be in a position of authority over them. Let me see the Six of Pentacles reversed. Show me the Six of Pentacles reversed for Aquarius. The Star card and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're recovering from this. You want to talk to them, though. You want to talk about it. I feel like you've been feeling very unbalanced ever since, the argument or the conflict between you and this person. You weren't expecting that. They weren't expecting it actually either. But you're open to talking to them. You are in you're taking your power back here. And I feel like you want to balance yourself out first. You want to make sure that your emotions are in check, that you're grounded, especially with regard to your feelings and your emotions. And I do feel like you're hopeful that if the two of you can talk, that maybe things can be worked out. Let me see the Lovers in reverse. You're manifesting this person. The Magician. And the Knight of Cups. You're manifesting this person to come towards you, or if you go towards them, you're manifesting them to accept an emotional offer, which could be just you reaching out to them. It could be you opening up to them. Ultimately, Aquarius, you want to be with this person. So you're manifesting the love in the relationship to override the ending here and the conflict that's happened, and you're hopeful that it will. So let's look at their energy, because I feel like they want to work this out as well. Let me see the Sun. Show me the Sun for the person in Aquarius energy. Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Ooh, did you argue about another person? Or perhaps about a child, maybe? Looks like it looks like this person in your energy, that there was an argument maybe about some other person. I do feel like this person knows that, they realize that, they definitely want to talk to you. Like I said, neither of you were expecting this to go the way it did. They really want you to talk to them too. I also feel like this person is looking at everything that happened. They could be realizing that, maybe they weren't seeing what you were offering. you know, because there's this cup of love coming, and this person is looking at either third-party energy or looking at the past. And so they're just oblivious to the outpouring of emotion. So you're right, this person probably is now realizing that they were breadcrumbing you. And I do feel like they want a new start with you. Let me see the Three of Pentacles. Show me the Three of Pentacles. Because like I said, they see you as happiness. And they are going to tell you that. Nine of Cups. Now, they've got the Nine of Cups twice. And the Moon. So this person keeps secrets. I feel like they have a lot of secrets. This could be even a secret connection. But this is somebody who really does see you as being their wish fulfillment. But they feel like they can't express it for some reason, that they can't be. So this could be a workplace connection, but there's an energy here of them wanting to work this out. They don't quite know how to do that. They're in their feelings, but they intuitively know that they want to be with you. Show me the Eight of Pentacles. Show me the Eight of Pentacles. All right, Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. They're stubborn. Yeah, this person has a stubborn energy. So I feel like they are basically saying, I can't, and even though I want to be with Aquarius, I can't invest in this right now. There's some stuck energy here. It, like I said, it could have to do with work, or it could have to do with some kind of a secret connection here. They want to be with you, but they're not moving forward. There's this stuck energy. They're refusing to invest, but they definitely want you to come towards them. Let me see the energy between Aquarius and this person. Show me the energy. All right. Two of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups and the Three of Cups. So one of you or both of you walked away from this connection, and this looks like it was very unexpected. I feel like neither of you thought things were going to go this way, but there was some kind of an altercation between you and this person, possibly over another person. And it looks like you both actually walked away from the connection very unexpectedly. And you've been waiting for this person to reach out to you. I do think that you're upset with them. I think you're angry with them. And so you've been hoping that they will reach out to you. Now, you feel that this person is a soulmate. And you do want to talk to them. And you do want to heal the connection. In their energy, this person, I feel like, is going to come towards you. However, or at least they want to, but there's this stuck energy here, which doesn't make sense to me, because they want to reunite with you, but they're holding back. There's this energy of holding back. So even though they want to, they may not. Let me show me the Ten of Swords. And you may see this person either through work or at some place that the two of you both frequent. The Sun and the Three of Pentacles reversed. See, now they have the Three of Pentacles in the upright. All right, so there's definitely been a sense of betrayal that's here. You wanna talk to this person about that. This has been very painful. So you're open to talking to this person. And in fact, it would make you happy to be able to work through things. I do feel like you both kind of pulled back after this big conflict, and you're both kind of reassessing things. And you're both saying, you know, I'm a little bit more clear about what took place, and you make me happy. They're saying, well, you make me happy as well. However, I see the ending here. I see this person wanting to put the work into it, wanting to come towards you, wanting to reunite, and then holding back. If you work with this person, they may quit that job. They may quit that job in order to come together with you. I don't see them putting the effort in right now, though. And I don't understand why, because they want to. Show me the Nine of Cups. Show me the outcome for Aquarius. I don't know if it's maybe a power struggle. Five of Cups, Temperance in the reverse, and the Four of Coins reversed. So you both want to be together. However, it's an unbalanced situation for some reason. I don't see it actually coming together and healing by the end of the week, even though you both want to. You're going to be looking back on everything that happened. You're wanting this person to come towards you. You're manifesting it, in fact. And I do feel like you're in this very sad energy where, you know, you're trying to balance out your feelings and emotions. You're hoping they'll come and talk to you. And when that doesn't happen, you kind of dip into this very sad energy. And you're basically saying, well, I don't even know if they ever loved me at all. This person in your energy is not, even though they want to work things out with you, they're not putting any effort into doing that. They're not investing in the connection. They're stuck. They're not moving forward. They're not putting the effort into it. And they're basically coming across as being very, very silent, very quiet. For some of you, they may even be dating. Yeah, and they're aware that they weren't properly acknowledging what you were bringing to the table. So this person is going to let their guard down at some point, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. What they're saying is I have to release Aquarius. It's not going to work out. I have to let Aquarius go. I am absolutely not moving towards them, but intuitively they know that that's what they want to do. They want to work it out, but they won't for some reason. I can't tell if it's because of a third party or another person, or if this person is just a partier, or maybe it's work related. But I do see that it was a painful ending, and I do see this person basically being in denial of their feelings. Like they have all these feelings for you, Aquarius, but they are shutting them down. And they're saying, no, I have to let this go. And that's causing you to question if the two of you were ever meant to be, you know? All right, bottom of the deck is the Lovers. So this is a big deal. This looks like it is a soulmate connection. You may believe that the two of you were brought together, you know, intentionally by the universe. But I don't see this coming together by the end of the week. I do see that there's a lot going on underneath everything, especially with this person in your energy, but I don't see them acting on it by the end of the week. So it's not going to balance out just yet. All right, let me pull an oracle card and see if we can give you some more information or advice for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, you have number 41. Now that condenses to a 5, and 5s are always indicating changes that are going on. It says unexpected visitors. Well, that's interesting, especially in light of this situation. That's very interesting. All right, it says, if you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except Spirit, who knows what you can't comprehend for now. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure that you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. Whew, well, that's intriguing. All right, well, Aquarius, stay open. Now, unexpected visitors might not be this person. It could be somebody totally different. It could be somebody that, you know, you kind of closed a door with in the past. It could be this person, or it could even be some other detour that, you know, while you're dealing with this, that you find yourself in a totally different area. So just be open to what the universe is bringing you. All right, I hope that this has been helpful. If you've resonated with this, Aquarius, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hype the video if you get the opportunity. Until I see you in your next reading, Aquarius, know that you are loved, and namaste.